This is Salamancer. You are watching SalTV, and somebody just got whipped, I'm pretty sure. But we are watching a game between Turbopoop Esports in the blue, and in the red we have May Contain Nuts. And yes, we do have some whipping going on right now. That is our red soldier. I don't know what to say about that, except to say that he goes a lot faster when he does it. Already taken a bunch of damage, though, so he's got to be really careful after that jump. We do seem to have, wow, actually a really nice killer by the Pyro on the blue heavy. Rubicon is down already. Diego's trying to get up here and push his team forward. Looks like it's working so far, but there have been a couple kills on his team, and not having a heavy around to defend him is going to make it tough for Diego's to really, oh, yeah, going to make it tough for him to stay alive. There he goes. So now May Contain Nuts pushing forward here. They got to watch out for this spy, but actually I think that was called out. Nice communication there between the heavy and the medic, and so they are going to control the middle point. And on a map like Gullywash, in Highlander, you very rarely see the team that lost the mid-fight win the round. So I expect to see our red team capture second point here relatively quickly. They've already got a heavy camping the door over here. Very nice. Although he's got to be a little careful about that, as he did just get attacked. Wow! Actually got attacked really bad here. And Giorgio went down, the medic for the red team. I completely missed that. So actually, Turbopoop's held it off. They've got a big player advantage, so they could push out to mid-fight, which I think is what they're going to do. And I don't even know how I just said the word out right there, but it definitely was not my normal pronunciation of that word. It could be because I was hanging out with, you know what? I'm gonna blame it on hanging out with Greg last night. I like Greg. He's a cool guy. But there you go. Actually, Turbopoop Esports takes the middle point. They lose their heavy in the process, though, to ALX, which Alex seems like a good way to pronounce that. And Buffalo Bill's Nuts. Did you know that Buffalo Bill, by the way, not only was he a buffalo trapper, but he also planted nuts. Like, you know, he had a whole farm and everything. So that's what this guy's all about. It's a brand of nuts, Buffalo Bill's Nuts. I actually am making that up. There goes our heavy. Heavies are being caught out of position a lot here. Rubicon especially has been killed so many times by ALX. I'm not sure what he's thinking right now, but he's just not getting the kills and the damage and the protection of his medic and everything else that he needs. He's trying to roam around and just get kills, and it's not working when he doesn't have anybody else to cover him. So we will see what happens here. It does look as if, oh, Kenzie takes out Clar there. Very nice snipe, but he does have to retreat back in here. He's got to watch out for a heavy and demo coming up. Spy coming around the top side. I'm going to actually watch this spy play for just a little bit. No, okay, he is backing off there. Interestingly enough, neither of these teams has Uber right now, and the medic is getting trapped here. Ooh, nice kill on VK on the medic. They did manage to kill that Pyro after he'd taken out the medic, but you saw what the Pyro did there, and actually, ooh, nice headshot once again by Clar. Rubicon's going to come down and try to deal some damage. Might get the kill on the heavy, or the soldier, I mean. Yes, he does, so that's going to help. And he's got Diegos on him now, so they're going to have an Uber, they're going to push out here, and they will take the second point again. What I wanted to point out there about that Pyro, he saw the medic was running away from him as he was burning him down, and he was close enough that he could just keep the flames on him and keep doing high damage. So he just said, screw it, I'm not going to switch to the extinguisher. That would be pointless. I'll just get that kill. And it looks like Diegos used his Uber somewhere else while I was talking about that. I need to just pay more attention. Once again, ALX doing some crazy heavy work here, but he is going to get, oh, probably going to get taken down. No, he actually gets away with that. A surprisingly large amount of health. I'm surprised. I thought that soldier would have taken him out, but Zeph here looking pretty hurt right now. Trying to protect the medic as Turbopoop Esports walks onto the point with the high ground advantage against their opponents. This could be really interesting here. A nice little battle as our blue heavy decides to walk down that little pipe, but he's taken out. The red Uber is popped here from Giorgio as they have taken out Diegos. So ALX yelling in the fury of battle there. I think he was anticipating his medic getting headshot by Kenzie. He's doing a really nice job right now. Let's see what Cheetah is up to. Seems like he's about to cheat. Just kidding. And there you go. He is using the dead ringer. Of course, he ran straight into that engineer, so they know he's using the dead ringer. They know to watch out for that because, you know, even if they can't see him, they're going to realize, oh, I just ran into something that's like an invisible wall. It's obviously a dead ringer spy. So they do know that he exists. They know to watch out for him. Question is, oh yeah, that engineer just saw him. So no, Cheetah, you are kind of screwed right now. It seems like there is a little bit of skirmishing going on out here towards the middle point, actually, where where May Contain Nuts in the red right now seem to have lost the high ground advantage here against their opponents, and now ALX has been taken down by Spirit. Although the... Oh, yeah, Spy was going for the kill there as well from May Contain Nuts, but that's not going to happen. And now Rubicon is pushing forward along with the Medic Pyro combo, interestingly enough. They are... That's a weird combo to have. There you go. He is getting back on the heavy here. I guess he just wanted to heal that Pyro up. Now Diegos has the charge, and they are pushing on towards the second. Rubicon... Yeah, okay, was pressuring that sniper back inside. And I'm going to see what Trox is doing now as he sets up some stickies over at the door. Pretty standard stuff. You just want to make sure that nobody can get through that doorway, or if they do, they're people on your team. And then, of course, he's going to set some stickies upstairs as well. This Spy is not long for this world. So there goes Cheetah. And that was no dead ringer. That was just him dying. So now we're going on to the last point here with May Contain Nuts. After having won the mid-fight and holding on to the mid-fight most of that time, they're now defending their last point, which is not a fun position to be in, especially in Highlander when you don't have an Uber advantage. So their only saving grace right now was that, wow, nice work by their Pyro, who was, darn it, I can't even see him. That's Sixer? I can't even pronounce that. Not that he's a bad player, but anyway, what he ended up doing there was air blasting that Uber away, and we've got so much fighting on the point right now. There's just a sniper left alive, and that mini sentry takes him out there from, wait, is that Spirit? No, that's IRFX, I'm sorry. Okay, so IRFX, yeah, ended up taking down the last remaining players there with the mini sentry to conquer the point and take the round. And here we go, whipping the sniper out to mid just to get him there a little bit faster, have him peek around that corner, and as soon as somebody walks through that choke point, they are going to get shot. Kral gets the first kill there on Cheetah, although that was really a dead ringer, so it doesn't matter all that much. And Kenzie is going to continue looking for the shots. Not going to hit a lot right now, but he does spot the heavy and then just completely whiffs the shot. Looking for the soldier. There you go. Letku is taken down. Now he's thinking about going for that heavy as soon as he peeks his head out there, but he just can't seem to hit this heavy's head. Kind of a weird hitbox on that heavy's head. So I guess maybe he's having trouble with that. But it does look as if Turbopoop has very easily won this round. Well, the mid-fight anyway. Buffalo Bill's Nuts here is going to have to start laying down some sticky traps, or he's just going to let everybody walk through that choke point, and there he goes. Now the stickies are getting laid down. Not really hitting a lot with that. And Trox is just like, well, okay, no more stickies. I'll just walk out here, take out the mini sentry, and we can push forward. So there you go. Turbopoop already capturing the middle point this time around. And Zeph catches Buffalo Bill's Nuts way out of position. Don't know what he was doing there, but he was by himself. And that is going to be a ridiculously large Uber advantage. Plus, with no stickies on the point, they are going to get that captured very quickly. There they go, working on the cap right now with Medic, Pyro, I mean basically everyone. And now they're pushing upstairs with all kinds of classes, all of their heavy classes actually, pretty much all of them. So they should push in with an Uber right away, but they may waste a little bit too much time here. There you go, they have pushed in, and nice Uber flashing there. Rubicon did take some damage from that sticky trap though, so as the Uber fades here, he's going to have some damage on him. There he goes, gets taken down. Very nice work by the heavy of the red team, but it doesn't matter because there's only 3 of them left alive, and there's a bunch of people on the point. This is looking a little bit more one-sided now in favor of Turbopoop Esports, which I swear, is that somebody needs to help me out here. Is that an actual, like, sponsor? Because that's hilarious if it is. But Buffalo Bill's Nuts here, trying to get out there. He's a little bit slower than his scout, so let's see how this shapes up here. Nobody taking the high ground yet, but the red team has decided to walk up through those stairs, so they will have possibly the first high ground advantage as long as they can take out their opponents in this little choke point, which they are so far doing a really good job of. And this heavy using those boxes as the perfect cover. So now he's just going to walk straight up and murder Trox right there against the wall, line him up like the firing squad, and using that giant, really expensive to fire minigun. Spy coming in here, and he was going for some shots. Maybe on the medic, I don't even know. But part of what he was doing there against Turbopoop was just trying to harass a little bit. And Turbopoop has lost this mid-fight, but they got away with 100% Uber in most of their players, so they're not going to be too worried about it. Rubicon is getting a Uber, so he looked like he was going to die there. That is why the medic popped that. He just wanted to make sure they could prevent the capture on the point, get the kill on ALX, because ALX has actually been doing a really good job. And there goes the Pyro and the demo as well. So good cleanup here. Now the soldier coming in to try to get the kill, and wow, he got pushed. That minigun does a crazy job of stopping jumps. It is awesome. And now we have an Uber ready to go for our red team. ALX right back up and in the fray. They're probably going to try and stop the cap on middle point, but they're not, actually. Okay. Well, they decided not to use their Uber in that situation, which they really could have. But, you know, I guess it would have been a bad idea. They were down a bunch of players. So now they've got a big, heavy force here that they are going to push through with. And I need to sneeze. Sorry about that. But ALX doing some good damage here. And loses his medic. He was trying to chuck a sandwich for him, but really in that situation probably should have just kept the minigun spun up and tried to do some damage. It's tough to tell sometimes when you should pull out that sandwich for your medic and when you should just try and kill people who are shooting at him. Really, most of the time, the sandwich is once he's already in cover, you just hand it to him. Or you leave it on the ground before the fight so he can just stay right next to it. If you have to change to the sandwich and throw it, that's going to be like an entire second that you're wasting. And now Turbopoop Esports is going to take advantage of this. They've got 100% Uber. They are capturing the second point right now. No pain train on Trox, so only ×1 capture. And the medic not even helping to stack. He's just kind of spinning around and derping out a little bit here. Diegos from Turbopoop Esports. Now, I know these guys have a fairly good record this season. They're looking like a good team. I think they are still being beaten by SNSD, but a nice Uber in here is going to help them probably secure this point. You see what they can do. No, they've lost their demo, so they won't be able to sticky up that point anymore. There goes the medic as well, and in fact, this push was very disjointed. They only pushed with a couple players there. They lost, you know, Spirit, Kenzie over on the sides, Crawl, and VK. I mean, look at the players who are up right now for blue. They were not even in that. They were nowhere to be seen. Maybe over on the left-hand side here. Crawl might go for a back cap, but he's been spotted out, and the demo is now after him. Just took a bunch of damage, and he uses Bonk, so he's going to get away, interestingly enough, and just kind of sneak up past this demo. Oh, Buffalo Bill's nuts. Realized exactly when that bonk was going to wear off. Took the perfect pill to kill that scout. That was hilarious. A nice Uber pop here by Red Team just to try and hold on to the point, and there they go. They are going to hold on to it with their demo man temporarily. Pyro's trying to push people off, not really dealing a lot of damage there. The soldier deals some, and now the Pyro has decided he's going to finish this. No. VK gets taken out after getting 2 or 3 kills there. Kenzie actually got some help there as well. He was peering in with the sniper rifle. So that is going to be round 3 in favor of Turbopoop, and things are quickly going their way to the point where I would say I don't think that the May Contain Nuts team can actually win this, but that's wrong because there's like 17.5 minutes, so they could totally win this, or at least drag it out to a nice long 30-minute game. I guess we'll see. Once again, Buffalo Bill's Nuts are taking the passive role out here. I probably could have made that sound even more lewd than I already did. Cheetah in a nice little spy location here. He's going to wait for the blue team to push forward, sneak around behind the heavy. He gets spotted out by the Pyro, though. Good work there by VK. VK seeming like he is just a crazy, crazy good Pyro. And we have a little bit of a pause. No, we don't. We have a disconnect. Okay, so they got 15 minutes left. And yes, the server did crash. It was actually restarted because of a booking error. So, you know, this is like Travelocity now. We have to worry about booking. But, yeah, we're going to see. I want to watch what this engineer does. As much interesting as it is to watch, like, crazy headshots from Kenzie, for instance, or crazy body shots from Clar, just as interesting to see what this NG was doing, especially considering he had some crazy shotgun aim in the pregame. So, let's see what he does. Oh, got to be careful, though. Now he's kind of stuck against this enemy engineer, who now is actually getting taken down by a spy as well. And we need to see. There we go. Craig's got to watch out now for the spy there, whose Spirit ends up getting the headshots, and I think he's still alive, too. Where is that guy? Spirit. There you go. I'm going to watch him now. Yeah, using that Ambassador, which gives you crits on headshots, so if you've got crazy good head shooting skills, then you can use it, and this guy definitely does. There does seem to be some action going on over on the left side, and there's a scout in on the medic, but he gets blasted away by the Pyro. Probably not going to get that kill, although they took quite a long time in dealing with that scout. And nice shot there by Kenzie. Finishes off the red medic Giorgio once again, so no Uber for them. It's going to be a free Uber situation, basically, for Diegos, and even after this, he'll still have an advantage. VK's got to be careful, though, and there you go, Crake using that crazy shotgun aim. Does take down the Pyro. He's got to be careful now. Probably walking back in. He finds the spy. Spirit going for those shots with the Ambassador. Didn't even need to get a headshot there. The engineer was just at too low health. And Slate now from apparently the team Trick 17 is in to play for these guys as their scout. Tries to take down Spirit, and Spirit is still alive. So, you know, the power of the dead ringer there. You just never know when that spy is actually dead. And Rubicon 450 health is probably going to take most of this Uber. Although the medic's got to be careful here. If he's healing Rubicon right now, who by the way doesn't have any hands on my screen, that's a cute thing. But if he's healing Rubicon while he's overhealed and he's not building on Uber as fast as he possibly could, now he could probably start healing him again. And there you go. He's charged up. And they are going to push in through this left-hand side. They're just a little bit too slow, though, and their opponents are going to have the Uber. So it's all about whether they can get any frags during the Uber and directly after. They are going to back out for now. Pyro helping them, actually, blasting them away, but he's also letting them on fire and doing a lot of damage. And there goes the medic heavy combo. There's just not a lot left for Turbopoop esports right now, but remember that it is still 3-0, even though it says 0-0. It is actually 3-0. So, Team Turbopoop going to lose the second point here. Spirit is the only man alive, and he's not going to be able to cap this. Goes for the headshot on Crake. I was going to say choke or chake or something, and that was wrong. So wrong. It was Crake. And there you go. Spirit decides to decloak right there, where nobody can see him. Is there anybody down in the water right now? No, there's not. In fact, there's nobody even upstairs, so he's good to go, and I think he realizes that. There is some action going on outside, but we're just going to watch the Spirit cam for a little bit. See what the Spy decides to do here on Gullywash. Watch the route, watch the positioning that he takes. He's right now disguised as a Spy, which isn't the best disguise ever, but he's decided to just harass this teleporter placement. And it's probably going to go down, but I'm not even sure if that's useful at this point. You know, harassment is good. And if the engineer doesn't even know where he is, or if he sees him and has to chase him down, that's better than if the engineer is just busy building his stuff. Spy's going to come in right behind this and try to get the kill. Spirit goes for it, does take down the heavy, but he gets killed in exchange. Not a bad trade. Not perfect, though, as now there is a counter Uber here from our blue team, and a nice kill by Sizxer is as close as I can come to pronouncing that. He's going to try and save the rest of his team, but he ends up getting taken down by this red Pyro here, who is kind of going on a rampage right up until he got killed by Crawl. And now it's going to be Scout versus Scout, Slate versus Crawl. Slate ends up using that pistol, and he's got to watch out now for a sniper, who both these snipers have been very good about getting headshots, even on Scouts, which is just crazy to me. I can't do that. Good kill by Slate, though. He's gone on a spree here, taking down IRFX and Spirit as well. And now Rubicon sneaking around this left-hand side, just kind of waiting for the push to get put together. There is a sniper, though, watching in, and they've got to be careful about this kind of stuff. They actually are being careful about this. Crawl coming out here to pressure the sniper, and I don't even see him anymore, so that's quite a useful thing. Sounds like Turbopoop is potentially going to lose the second, or the middle point, I mean. IRFX doing the wrangled mini-sentry thing. He's going to set up another one. Every time that goes down, it's just going to be another mini-sentry coming right back up and sucking up more damage and more ammo and all that. A good jump in there by Zeph, takes down Letku, so that's going to be the soldier gone, and he's stopping the capture on this point, which is really, really effective right now. But there you go, he gets taken down. Spirit, meanwhile, has taken down Buffalo Bill, and now the Pyro for our red team is just trying to keep the heavy medic combo away long enough to get that point captured, and that is what happens. And now we do have Trox getting taken down by Cheetah. Cheetah going for the engineer as well, and does manage to just poke him to death. Now he's sneaking around inside. The Scout does not realize he is there. Let me see. He has decloaked, though, in kind of a bad position. He's got the Enforcer out, but it doesn't matter. Zeph takes him down with the splash damage from that rocket. So, overall, of course, it is 3-0 in favor of Turbopoop in the blue. Right now, in the red team, may contain nuts. They own middle point, and, I mean, they get good kills. Rubicon, they take him down. They take down probably Diego's here as well. If ALX can get the hits, yes, he can. Klar actually finished them off there with the body shot from Sniper Rifle. But the problem they're having is that even after they get all these kills, every time they've gotten anywhere near the last point, that is when they have been slowed down and stopped by the superior defense of Turbopoop. So they're probably going to get this capture. They have 100% Uber advantage. But is it going to matter, is the question. Can they get in there and in the next, 8.5 minutes, get 3 captures? That's a tough thing to do. So we will find out. ALX just sneaking in, dealing some damage to the enemy heavy. And then what he does there is real smart. Although the Uber is actually popped a little early, so this is a bad decision. Don't do it! Don't do it! Yeah, there you go. You're gonna have to back away, and they realize that. But what he did was basically the same thing that you'll see a lot of high-level soldiers do like when they're jumping up on the Badlands Spire, for instance. They'll have one of them jump up first, deal a bunch of damage, get down to like, 60 health or whatever, and drop back. At the same time as he's dropping back, he's going to say, rotate, rotate, and then the other soldier with like a full 300 health buff jumps up and finishes the job. So that's exactly what he's doing there. He snuck in, dealt a bunch of damage to the enemy heavy, and then as he was getting, a little bit low on health, down to about 100 or so, he backed off and he let his demo man come in to rotate and finish off the job. I don't know if they actually got the kill, but, smart tactical play right there. And Spirit is just kind of waiting, not really being a very aggressive spy right now. He's going to wait for the Uber to come in, and anybody who doesn't have the Uber flash to them, he is going to make his very best attempt to just pick them off. We'll see what happens. Already Buffalo Bill taken down there by the snipe. Very good headshot from Kenzie. That is going to shut this Uber down very effectively. And once again, May Contain Nuts just having trouble on offense here. Diego's has popped his Uber as well. He's going to keep his heavy and soldier alive. Spirit, I don't even know where that guy is right now. No, he's actually chasing down the medic. I don't think he's going to be able to get that, but he will put the sapper at least on the teleporter here and take that down. So he's going to prevent reinforcements from stopping this capture on the second point. And Turbopoop once again with a successful defense on last. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, we'll see what happens, because Turbopoop with a big Uber advantage now. They're getting headshots left and right from their sniper. Where is their sniper right now? Where are you? Not Clark. Kenzie doing a crazy job here. He's already pretty far forward. Just looking, there's a little health kit right where he's looking right now, through those little stairs, or through the ramp, I should say. There is a health kit over to the right on the top of the ramp, so if anybody gets hurt and then wants to back off towards that, Kenzie could take a good shot if his reflexes are fast enough, but we will see. Oh, nice shot there on Clar, though. Clar was not really prepared for that at all. Now there's a spy on top of him, but Cheetah at least has to pop his dead ringer there, and he's not going to be able to kill Kenzie for a little while. Although he is still alive, he could kind of try to sneak around back behind with the... No, Cheetah is definitely down now. And the Uber is popped for both teams, not really doing a lot. And actually, Diego's could get taken out here. No, it looks like the Heavy wanted to get the damage class first. Diego's did take a lot of damage from that. Buffalo Bill's still alive here, and calling for heals because he kind of needs them. But it does look as if our good friends here from Turbopoop are once again going to have to defend their last point, as Buffalo Bill is starting to set up those nice sticky traps in front of the door. Nobody can push out of that anymore without potentially getting killed by 4 sticky bombs in a row. So this Highlander team once again pushing right in here towards last, and I don't know if I said it before, but this is of course ETF2L Div 1. It is one of the highest level games of Highlander in the world, really it is. And it's looking like a lot of really good players here. Spy kind of sneaking around him. Once again, the Pyro just taking him down. He doesn't even manage to get away out of there. And so this attack by... Oh, no. Nice headshot from Kenzie. Kenzie's just a beast. This attack, once again, just isn't working out. They're going to probably force the medic's Uber there from Diego's. But, oh, Letku was... let the Uber... the Uber was flashed away from him, and there was a beautiful reflect kill from that Pyro there. VK. This guy is nuts. This guy is nuts, and so the May Contain Nuts team has nothing on this guy right here. So VK has done a very good job of defending, of getting lots of awesome kills. He's what you want your Pyro to be most of the time in a Highlander team. So, we will see just how well this ends up working for Turbopoop. They're going to once again try and capture their second point, and I mean, the more they do this, the better off they are. 4 minutes left, in fact. Very, very difficult to get 3 points in 4 minutes. Especially if Turbopoop can keep up this momentum and push out towards mid. I think they're going to have this won, and then they're going to go on to their second map. There goes Trox. ALX taken down, though, and that Heavy has been so important for the red team. Actually not as important as Clar right now in terms of kills and points, but he's pretty close. He's been up there like the entire game. And Rubicon now taken down. This is why Clar has been so important. He's just getting crazy headshots. There goes Zeph as well, and Spirit. So, yeah, crazy kills coming down against the blue team. And Diegos gets taken down by Letku. Where is this guy? Oh, he's no, he's not finished off. 9 health left on him. And he might have even gotten pistoled once more. But she got like a 4K right here. This soldier may have kept their hopes alive if they can get in there and cap that point right now. Only 4 players left. No, 5, 6 now. 7. A bunch of them just spawned here on Turbopoop, so a little bit of an opportunity may be wasted, but I think Giorgio can come in here, and if they pop the Uber right now and they don't get headshot, they will be okay. There they go, pushing in with the Uber. They just need to get the Heavy in a good position to deal a lot of damage. They're doing the same thing with the Soldier, and the Soldier has had the Uber flash away from him again, but it doesn't matter. They've killed the Heavy. They've pushed a lot of players away from this. They've got to deal with the Pyro and a couple other players on the point, but they should be able to get a point here, and there you go. May Contain Nuts gets their first point of the match. 3 minutes left. They need to get 2 points in 3 minutes, and that's a tall order in Highlander. A very tall order. So we'll find out if they can actually do that. It looks like ALX here, Alex, maybe getting a lot of the... Yeah, he is getting a lot of the whipping here, so he's going to get out to middle pretty fast. Kind of important. Oh, sorry. Little allergies here, but... okay, he's actually up on the high ground faster than that Demo Man. Going to deal a lot of damage to the blue team, and there you go, Turbopoop losing their medic already, and they've actually... VK has done a crazy job, another reflect kill on... I don't even know who that was, probably the Soldier, but I have no idea. Spirit coming around behind now, and he's going to try and harass this Engineer, but he may get taken down. Yeah, has to pop the Dead Ringer, and he will grab all the little pieces and parts of that mini sentry just to add extra ammo to his Dead Ringer and keep it alive. Our red team here, they are getting capture time on this point, but they're only leaving a very hurt Engineer here to actually capture as they push the rest of their team forward. He could be taken down here, but meanwhile the Ubers are popped, and no, the middle point does get captured. Uber is just now finishing up, and oh, nice headshot there from Clark. They are staying in this game. If they can get the capture on the second point here in the next couple of seconds, they will be good, but they've lost a lot of players. They've lost, in fact, their medic and Heavy, and so I don't think that our red team here, May Contain Nuts, can actually win this. It's going to be really, really tough for them. They're not getting a lot of kills anymore. VK helping defend his Demo Man there and keep him from burning to death. Use that Air Blast to, of course, extinguish your friends. It is a very nice thing to do, and will help keep them alive and in fighting shape. And yeah, Nuts are just starting to lose players now, where if they were really well coordinated, they might have been able to do this, but it's starting to look more and more like Turbopoop have got this game in the bag. Craig here actually taking a lot of the heals there from the medic as he was escorting him up the stairs, but now they're actually calling GG. And I think they are going to have a second map because, hey, it's ETF2L. They usually do 2 maps in a row, so should have a second one. But, of course, now that Turbopoop has basically held on for, yeah, there's only a minute left, I'm just going to go ahead and give the outro as we watch these guys get some crazy kills on each other. This has been Salamancer. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on my channel and on twitch.tv/fatmop as well. Do hit the follow button over there if you want to see me do live stuff. Of course, the occasional joke you might actually miss, but I gotta say, really YouTube is where most of the action is at. You get all the good, high-quality videos. So, check that out. Subscribe, rate, comment, and do everything. Just because as you rate and comment and give views to the video and everything else, you are actually helping promote TF2 videos as an esport. And not just mine. I mean, you should do it to every TF2 competitive video you see, whether it's on Griever TV, XTV, Vanilla TV, all those. You need to be watching them, and you need to be telling your friends and poking people and just being like, these are awesome. So there you go. They're calling GG. This has been a good game, in fact. And Turbopoop wins it 3-1. So we'll be back later.